Hello there! This is Lego Dynasty, and today I'm bringing you guys my review of the LEGO Star Wars Princess Leia Boushh Disguise Helmet Set. It is set number 75351, comes with 670 pieces, and is an 18 plus rated set. Now this set retails in the United States for $69.99 and in Canada for $89.99. Now without further ado, let's kick off this review, starting with the box. So take a look at your standard helmet set. Of course, you have the helmet front and center with a nice glow coming from behind the set itself. In this case, it's kind of a yellowish or, just a light. It kind of reminds me of Tatooine. I assume that's what they were going for, just kind of that look of the Dune Sea, even though we don't see this disguise when they are out in the Dune Sea. But that's just kind of the vibe I get from the helmet. Of course, you have the information I just said on the bottom there. Taking a look at the back, it's more of a blue light emanating from the helmet, so a little bit interesting that it's different on both sides. Usually it's consistent, I find. Of course, you have the actual helmet from the film. You have the height dimension, so it's 17 centimeters or 6.5 inches tall, and then another image of the helmet to sort of give you a nice look of what they were going for. Before we get into the helmet, figured I'd show off the manual. As you can see, it is of course on the newer, fully rendered images of the model rather than with the 18 plus sets when they first released. They would be the exact same box art, just on the manuals, just like how the playsets used to be box art. But then playsets went into this all rendered image, while 18 plus sets stay the same, but now they've cut costs there as well. Now, as it is an 18 plus set, it does have some added information. So, of course, you can see images from Return of the Jedi, which is pretty nice. And then it is on this nice gray color, which is nice muted, sort of between what they used to have with the black paper, and then, of course, their usual white paper. And lastly, we have the extra pieces included in the set. As you can see, quite a few for a helmet set, I feel like. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's a lot more than usual. And of course you have your brick separator, which is pretty nice indeed as well. And those are the extra pieces. Now taking a look at the helmet itself, first things first, I gotta say, I think they've done a very good job of capturing the look of the helmet that we see in the film. It absolutely looks really, really nice. It does look a little bit slim at parts, that I feel like it would be a bit puffier at these cheeks. But at the end of the day, it's not like glaring like some of the clone helmets were in terms of what they had to compromise there, in my opinion. Still, it looks really cool. You can see the nice sort of green tile pieces they used here to represent that green line that is on the helmet. Of course, you have this really nice design with the visor looking indented, which is how it looks in the film, which looks great. You've got some other nice detail using some nice pieces like the foam piece there, just adding to the overall look. On the back, you do have a bunch of stickers. Unfortunately, it does use stickers, as you can see, all along there rather than printed pieces, which would have been nice. Other thing to really show off is, of course, your typical helmet stand, and of course the printed plaque itself. So LEGO Star Wars Princess Leia Boushh, which looks great. And this stand itself is exactly the same as the other stands in the helmet lineup. Very nice that LEGO has been consistent there rather than changing it every other year like they do with UCS stands. Definitely love the uniformity of the helmet stands themselves. Again, just taking a look at this excellent detail, and it's really just really awesome looking, like what they managed to accomplish here. And it sounds like unfortunately the helmet lineup is sort of going away, at least for some time. I definitely feel like LEGO could definitely make some more helmets. They don't have to do like every single clone trooper helmet, but I definitely feel like they could have done a couple others. And obviously there's some other helmets, like even Kylo Ren's helmet. A lot of other options that I definitely feel like they could have done that they've chosen not to, which is a little bit disappointing. But this is still a very nice helmet, and definitely one I'm very happy they made. Now, compared to some of the previous helmet sets, overall this one has zero play functionality. Like, it doesn't have even the visor piece that moves on like it does on some of the other characters, like Commander Cody, or on, Boba Fett, for instance. So this one is simply display only. I mean, all the helmets are display only, but some had that extra benefit. Now, with that being said, while it is an 18 plus rated set, those younger can definitely build this set. It's just geared towards collectors since, there's no play functionality with it, no minifigure included, which to this day, I definitely still feel like they could have found a way to include a minifigure, kind of like how they used to do with the planet sets, just have a little indent and then the figure off to the side. I definitely feel like they could have done with these helmets, but that's a whole other topic in itself. As it stands right now, I definitely feel like this is a very good helmet set, and while I definitely feel like the price is a little bit I wish it still had the old price point of $60 US and 80 Canadian dollars, $59.99 US, $79.99 Canadian. At the end of the day, with all the price increases, it's just been the victim of that. So if you guys can find it on sale, I mean, you'll definitely be able to, depending on where you live, at some point, all LEGO sets go on sale in some shape or form, whether it's directed at the LEGO store just with VIP points, or more specifically actually going on sale at different retail outlets. So I think I've already seen this one on sale on Amazon.ca for a few dollars off, and I expect it to drop a little bit more. So you can definitely keep an eye out for sales if you're interested in this helmet. I always recommend waiting on sales, because at the end of the day, LEGO is a very expensive hobby and a toy brand to get a lot of course. Overall though, I definitely feel like this is a great addition to the helmet lineup, and if you're a fan of the original trilogy, or Return of the Jedi, or just, the scum and villainy of Star Wars, I definitely feel like this is a helmet set you'll want to pick up. The building process was fun and kind of unique compared to some of the other helmet sets in some ways, just in how they designed the whole thing, but at the end of the day, it goes along very similarly to the other helmets. With that being said, that's all my opinion. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the LEGO Star Wars Princess Leia Boushh Disguise helmet set. Have you guys picked up this helmet set, or were you guys planning on waiting on this one, or just decided to pass on it? Let me know in the comments down below. Please leave a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed, and have a great day, everyone.